8,
Hey guys, this is John,
7,
and I'm playing the Hourly Bullet
6,
Arena on
5,
Lichess.org.
4,
We're about to kick
3,
off with 38
2,
players,
1,
and Vova Chess is in
0.
2445, Chess Strategy 2372, and we are playing Vova Chess. No title, but probably pretty good based on the rating. Let's play the knight to d7, and I kind of want to take that pawn. I'll do it. Why not? a5, just defend, and I think I can... Oh, I can't grab that other pawn because of bishop e3, actually. And that's kind of a bummer. All right, well, this is still a decent position for us. It's pretty solid. And let's see what we can do. They're going to offer a trade. Okay, let's come here. Maybe queen b4 in the future if I want to do something to utilize this b4 square. He's going to take. Okay, let's take with a rook, actually. Let's try to keep pressure. He's going to try to arrange the pawn advance b4, or at least that's what I would do if I were him. Wow, he's going to give me this pawn. Okay, I'll gladly take that. And he hung his queen. All right, so the 2445 hung his queen very early against us, and we're off to a quick start. Who else is in? I saw Shamat Kanal was in. He's one of the streamers in the Chess.com Streamers Challenge, so I recognize his name. I actually played him in that tournament. Let's play a4 just so we can roll out the pawn to b5. This bishop g4 line I think is a little sketchy for black, but you never know. It might be playable. Let's play a5 just to rule out knight b6. And let's go bishop e2. So we've got a space advantage on the queen side. Maybe we can attack the pawn on b7. Let's play rook e1. And then we'll go here. He maybe could have taken on d4 on the previous move. That might have been strong, because my knight would have been undefended. Now it is actually defended. Bishop e3, just defend the d4 pawn. And let's jump the knight to e5. We'll take that, and then we'll play a6. In the long run, this pawn is very good for us. They could play a knight to d5. That might be a strong plan. Wow, he's going to do this, because I thought you'd have massive problems on the file here with the pin. Looks like we're just going to win material. Probably they should give up their queen. Not in that way, though. So 2 opponents and 2 players who have given up their queen too early. Knight d5 has to be played now, but he resigned. So 4 points. Who else is in? Decent amount of players. JustKid is in. He featured in our last tournament. I don't see King's Crusher, who won the last tournament. So maybe we can avoid some of the real big guns. But it's more interesting when those guys play. All right, let's Berserk Attempted Banana. That sounds like a crime. Attempted banana. A man was arrested today for attempted banana. Let's take this way. And then bishop b4, maybe? He's going to chase my bishop, it looks like. Let's see if we can disrupt his pawn chain a little bit. Maybe bishop b4 next move he takes. Got to watch out for queen c8. That's why I didn't want to take here. Okay, let's do this and attack. Now our rook is guarding c8, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Will help me sleep at night. Let's come back here. And I think that pawn is a goner unless he advances it. Yeah, let's take now. Take. Now we're getting at that knight. Got to watch that time, though. Let's castle next move. I'm just going to pre-move that. And bishop e3 is actually a very good idea. I didn't see that on the previous move because I pre-moved, but yeah, now we're going to just get at this guy on d2 immediately, and that's checkmate. He took away his flight square. So 9 points. Pedra, Wurtzy, Azurini, Rafi, all in the mix. But we've opened up a nice lead. Sir Blunder says, thanks for making the workday fly by. Sure thing, Sir Blunders. Always happy to help and destroy your productivity at work. My videos. Let's play knight c3. So Gabriel, shout out to him too. He's another watcher of the channel. And I'm going to try to play e4 against him and go for a central advantage. But he's playing solid. He's not giving me too much to work with at the moment. I think playing for g4 would be okay here. Kick that bishop back. Let's play a3. Maybe rook c1. I've got all my pieces on decent squares. King g2 perhaps. But he is entrenching himself and staying solid. I think this move is kind of awkward, though, because now, what does he do about that bishop? Let's just withdraw our bishop, because I'm really curious what he'll play. If he withdraws it here, he's asking for stuff like, well, here I just dropped a pawn. That was not smart. Now maybe I can go for f5. Take or take here? Take here, because then after this I get bishop takes e6 in. And this is tremendous. Take the rook. Retreat the bishop so don't get forked here. And check. And we can check here next move, and then we can win the knight. Now there's a constant threat of queen f7 mate, if we can get at him sufficiently. Just divert the check. Now I just want to go e5 and kick that knight away and checkmate him. Not much else to concern ourselves with. Let's go here, so now we're going to get this in. Take that. Oh no, did he? Oh, he swindled me into a draw, I think. Oh, that was very sneaky. Oh, that was very sneaky. That deserves a half point, I think. He was very desperate e3, and I just failed to see that it was threatening queen f2. I was like, oh, I'll just take the bishop, or take the knight rather, and allow a perpetual. I could have just played like knight e2 or something like that. All right, so we have 11 points. Rafi 22 is the next opponent. Scandy. But very nicely done, Gabriel. You exploited your chances to the maximum in that one. Okay, so I'm going to play e6 and then maybe bishop b4. Okay, let's drop this back as usual. Let's go bishop b4. See if he wants to castle queenside. This usually deters them from castling on that wing, but you never know. Let's play bishop d6 now. Probably knight e4 will be played very soon or in the next few moves. Let's come here. Stay solid. He's going to prop that up. Okay, I'm going to try for c5 now. I want to get counterplay, and I want to rule out him playing knight b5, so that's why I'm choosing kind of this move order. Take here, maybe? Take. It's interesting, but no, I'm just going to play it this way. I think that could have been an intriguing possibility, actually. Let's do this. Queen takes f4 is kind of a potential threat. Let's bring this back. And we'll come here. I don't want to trade the rooks yet. I want to keep the rooks on the board for a move or two. Let's go here. Try to make it uncomfortable for his king, and maybe threaten to come into f3, and maybe knight h5. He's going to defend. Okay, let's invade a little bit. He wants those queens off the board, and I kind of have to oblige him now. So now we're going to have an endgame. See if I can maneuver my knight around and maybe go knight c4. Okay, now we're going to win that pawn. That's a big pawn to win. I very much like winning that pawn. Rook c3 check coming. Take that guy. Ooh, and he drops the rook. And he resigned. Okay, so we come back a little bit. King's Crusher, you're in? Did you late join or something, King's Crusher? Is that your strategy? Late joining? I don't know. Sometimes people do that trying to avoid certain pairings, but not going to accuse him of that. Just I didn't see him up there at the start of the tournament. All right, Virus Hunter, 1824. I'll just take that. And he dropped a piece. I'm happy to trade that. Get the knight out. And he resigned. Okay, so we get the quick win against Virus Hunter. But somehow KC has more points than us. He's been streaking. That draw interrupted our streak. Still a lot of players in the hunt with lots of time. All right, JustKid is the next opponent. Let's see what he throws at us. D4. Let's go with maybe a Benko Gambit. Let's try that. Let's see how he treats this line. Take. I think a check here is a good line. I'll have to remember how to play this, though, because it's been a while. A3 is what they usually do. And now you want to fianchetto your bishop ASAP. That's pretty much all I recall about this position. Let's go bishop A6. And yeah, you want to try to bring about pressure on their center, and you hope that the A pawn is more of a weakness than a strength in the long run. I think he might have got this bishop a little bit off sides. I'm not sure about bishop B6 on the last move. Because now he's got to be kind of careful, right? Like, I just have plans to... Yeah, he brings up the pawn. That makes sense. But I can win a pawn now. Go take this guy. So we successfully got a pawn out of all that. He wants a trade. I don't want to trade because I think his position is a little sketchy. Okay, let's infiltrate with the queen. And maybe bring the bishop to e3 even. See if we can develop our pieces in a little bit different of a way. Let's give it check. I'm going to try to maneuver this knight and maybe get it here. He's being annoying and proposing a trade at every turn. Okay, I guess we'll agree to that trade. He has bishop d3. Still, though, we're way up on time now. And you just dropped a piece. Okay, so we win that one. And we're drawing even with King's Crusher, who we still haven't played yet. Hopefully we get him. We didn't play him last tournament, but that was, I think, mainly because I was trailing for most of the tournament. Pedra is the next opponent, 2085. Played c3. That looks like kind of a mouse slip almost. All right, let's do this, and then maybe take that pawn and attack the bishop on d2. Can I do this? That'd be cool, although, nah, I think that's unnecessary. I'm just going to play a developing move. Let's go here and offer a trade. Let's go here. So we're up a pawn. Not sure I like my knight on c6, though. I don't think I should have developed it there, but he's offering a chance to trade it, and I will take that chance. Maybe c5 next move, just open the position. Let's take there. And let's bring this back, so attack d4. Now we can take that safely. And what to do with the queen? I'll offer a trade again. Attack the queen. Let's go here. Bring the rook in. He needs to complete his development, that's for sure. But it's a little bit too late now. He's down so many pawns. Ooh, drop the queen. So that's going to be lights out. Let's just take, and if bishop takes, we have bishop c5, pinning him. Can we, like, exploit this pin in a cool way? Let's do that. So still hammering that bishop. And he admitted that the pin was too strong and got out of the way. Let's go here. Attack the rook, threaten mate on g2. And there we go. Okay, back to tournament, and what do we got? We got 23 points. Come on, give me KC. Let's go, Lichess pairing gods. E-player, hello to you. E-player has been sending me some comments saying they really want to play. But we get JustKid again. Let's play d4 this time around. I'm going to play like a London system, I think. No, let's play mainline. Check Benoni. Interesting. Not many people play this line. It is playable, of course. Let's go here. And then we'll play h4, h5. How about that? It looks like an interesting attacking plan. Knight g5, maybe? I don't know. This looks pretty annoying for him. Knight e6. Yeah, let's hop the knight into e6. Why not? Got to take that way. Now we're hitting the rook. So he's just going to give that up. Okay. It's an interesting idea. Knight d5, perhaps. He's going to give up the light square bishop, too. Let's bring this... I want to attack that knight, but let's bring this back, because I want to castle, but I don't want to lose f2. That's the thing. He's going to go all out on this other wing. Okay, I'm just going to take that. And then I'm going to reposition a little bit. Go attack the rook, and then come here and attack the knight. Play b3. He can't take e4. Let's give it a check. We'll come here. Come in with the queen. And he's going to go for e4 now. But being up the material, I think we should probably win this. Let's play a4. Let's get behind that pawn, and then we'll just push that pawn. Quite simply. This d5, yeah, that's true. These pawns are annoying, I'll give them that. Maybe I can blockade them, or otherwise get something going. Ooh, I really shouldn't have played that last move, but that's okay. Watch the time, John. Let's see. This is probably a draw, though. Go after that pawn. Yeah, this is a total draw. He's so fast. Claim a draw. Whoa, no, join. Join, join. I was trying to claim a draw and I didn't know which button to hit. All right, so that draw's fair. All right, finally we get King's Crusher at long last. That would have been bad if we missed that pairing because we withdrew. Glad that didn't happen. Okay, let's take. Let's play bishop e7, and then we'll castle. So he's kind of switched to a flank setup in this one. Playing fast, playing flank setups. Let's go here, and maybe put the bishop on g6. He's going to attack us like this. Okay, interesting plan. I think it's fine. He's going to get a rook on c1. And, okay, I think I can take and then take on e5 against this. So I win a pawn, and now we get knight d3 in, which is nice. Let's go e5 to kind of block that bishop a little bit. That b5 is hanging. I shouldn't have hung that pawn. f6. He needs a way to attack us. Let's propose a trade. Let's propose another trade. And, I'll go g6. He's getting at our king, though. g5 is going to happen soon. Let's come here. I need rook d2, or rook c2, maybe. Let's do that. And maybe we can get at the pawn on f2. That would be ideal, I think. All right, let's come here. I'm just going to try to get out of the way of any knight e4 business. Let's take that. I really need to get at f2. That's why I'm playing like this. Let's take. e5 is so weak, though. But it's probably okay. I think I can play like this. Give a check. Okay, let's run with our king. It's probably all right to do this. See, now what's he going to do? Because I'm attacking his queen and I'm hitting his bishop. Let's check like that. And then I'm going to trade. And I'm going to trade on this square so we can't get that pawn. Let's give a check and then play g4. Go here, take that last pawn just to be safe. All right, we get the victory. So we take down King's Crusher. That helps a lot. And he's lost his last 3 games. But there's a lot of players in the mix, like Shamat Kanal, E-Player. Yeah, E-Player. Hey, we finally meet E-Player. Good to finally see you in a tournament. I know you've been tweeting at me. You've been commenting that you really want to play. You're getting your wish right here, buddy. Okay, let's go here, and if he plays bishop d6, I'm going to let him take on f4, because I think this position's pretty solid for white. Usually they try to stick a knight on e4 like he's doing. Let's play g3. Eventually, I would like to kick his knight out of there. So I'm going to do this, and then play f3 is the plan. And try to hammer that pawn on e6. Let's go here and attack b7. Go here, probe a7. He sees all my threats. Okay, let's go rook e2. Maybe we'll double up against that. Okay, take. Let's go here. That was not good, though. He drops his queen. Yeah. Let's go here. Just defend the f4 pawn. He's putting a lot of faith in his knight by playing that move, but that's not going to work out too well. Yeah, this is going to be over soon. 7 minutes remaining in the tournament. If we get this win, we're going to be up by about 5 points. Let's just take that. Yeah, let's just take it this way. He can take on d3, but I have queen e7. And I know he has knight f2 check, but king g2 is going to take care of business. But now he's getting mated. Okay, so he resigned. So 29 points. King's Crusher is probably going to be berserking to get back in there. All right, JustKid coming on strong. We might play him again. 6.5 minutes remaining. Kind of unusual. I've given up 2 draws versus like even a loss. I say unusual because the draws are pretty rare. They don't tend to happen often. Let's go here. I'm playing like a lot of flank setups against him, but I feel like I get some decent chances out of these setups, so that's why I'm doing it. Let's take with the pawn. Then let's castle. And maybe I play for d4. Yeah, let's play for d4. We'll open the center. And see how this turns out. Eventually, I'd like to play for d5. Maybe let's do it now, in fact. Yeah, let's take this way. He can kind of try to blockade like he's doing. What about here? Does this work? So if he takes, I'm thinking, knight g5 now, maybe? Knight g5. Take, take, take. Okay, I'm just going to take here. I'm just going to get the two bishops and then go like that. I'm spending a lot of time, though, trying to figure this out. He has queen c7. Queen c7 might have been a good idea. Now queen c5. No! I dropped the bishop. Yeah, I spent too long there trying to figure that out. Now I'm probably going to lose. I need a Luft move. Yeah, I'm just going to lose, so I'm going to resign because I want to get more points in. Good game, JustKid. He's having a good tournament, too. I think resigning right there is fine. I'm not going to save that game, most likely, so just give it up. I've still got less than 5 minutes to go, but you can still get in some games there. Problem is I'm not streaking anymore, so that's going to hurt. Yes, Anton, ePlayer finally did get what he wants. All right, Zwart to Dom. Let's berserk this game. I think we got to try to make up some ground. This could be the end of the road, but I'm optimistic we still might win. Let's go here, bishop g4, get pressure against the center. Maximum pressure against the center. Let's play rook c8. Let's go e6. He can play g4 now, actually, and trap my piece. But I'm not sure what to do about that, so let's do this. I want to take d4. Please let me take d4. Okay, we finally get to take d4. Take. Watch that time. Gotta win this one quick, guys. Come in with the queen. Attack the knight. All right, take that. d4 maybe next move. Okay, let's take. See if he takes d4. That would be a big break for me. Yeah, because now I get this move in. Now he's going to go after the b pawn. And I got to be Gianni on the spot. Ooh, he resigned, actually. Okay, well, thank you for resigning that. I have a chance now. Probably going to have to berserk and try to win, but I'm 2 points down. Amadon's right in there as well. He was a late joiner. Oh, Fieglud. I get a 2,800. Go figure, right? Okay, bishop d3. We're just going to play some solid stuff. I get a 2887 Fieglud, who is, I think, is pretty notorious on this site. I've never played him before, though, so I don't know a whole lot about his game. This is the first encounter with Fieglud. All right, let's take that. And let's withdraw this. And let's take here, why not? So now he's got to complete his development, catch up a little bit. We'll play c3. Not sure how great that move was by me. I'm going to try to go knight e4 and see if we can get into d6 or something like that. I don't know, though. He's going to allow this check, and then I can come back here. Now he has to play bishop to c7 to guard, I believe. Bishop c7 is practically the only move. Weird, he's taking some time. Apparently he didn't see that. He's just going to give the exchange. Okay, let's bring this back. All right, so now we're up a clean exchange against him. Let's play h3. Maybe g4 to come. He's looking for a way out of this, but not easy. Yeah, he doesn't know what to play. All right, let's come here. I'm going to go f4 and then try to swing my king over. You just really can't get out of this bind so easily. Okay, take that. Let's go here, pin him. Now rook d7 is coming. Not much he can do about it. Let's come here. Check. Let's do this. Got to watch my king. I don't want to get checkmated. Take that. All right, let's come here. Let's get on G7. It's going to give us a check. All right, we win that game. So we beat the mighty Figlu 28-87. Whoa, where did Arca come from? I didn't even know Arca was in there too. Yeah, I don't know about Figlu. Like that game seemed a little weak. I don't want to judge someone based on one game, but that guy's 28-87 is pretty impressive. So Shamat Kanal is our next opponent, and time is expiring, so this one is probably not going to count. And it looks like we're going to get maybe third place. Arca is probably gonna win the thing, or sorry, JustKid or Arca, one of the two. Let's go here and try to get in knight c4. How about that? He might play knight b5. Let's play a6 actually. Come here and attack the b2 pawn. He could try to play b3 now and just swap everything. I'm going to come back here. But now b3 would at least hang the pawn, so there's that. I want to bring up my other knight for support. He's threatening mate. Let's not get mated. h5. Nah, I think I'm going to come here. And then we'll play for knight f5 and attack e3. I predict he takes. Actually, maybe he'll... Okay, I think I got to do this anyways. But maybe he'll play after the take e4 and try to swing his queen over. That could be a decent plan. So for that reason, I think I should do this. Although actually, I could have taken on e3. Nevertheless, I should probably just prevent this stuff. That pawn's not going away anywhere, actually, now that I think about it. So let's take now. If he takes here, we're going to take with the queen. We're still on his rook on h1. Let's take that. So up a clean pawn against Shamat Kanal. It's looking quite promising. And he just doesn't have any time left. Knight g4 mate is a threat. Yeah, now we get to do that next move. Okay, so what happened in this one? Wow, all three of us tied with 34 points. JustKid takes first on tie breaks. But take a look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a three-way tie for first on a Lichess tournament. So, yeah, 34 points. Arca must have beaten JustKid, and Arca did very well for having late joined. They berserked every game except 2 games, and probably beat JustKid in the final game. No, I guess not. Who did JustKid lose to? He lost to King's Crusher, KC, who ended up getting 6th place. Yeah, tough tournament. Very strong tournament. Average rating 2171. Arca, average rating 2192. Perfect score. JustKid 2164. Good tournament for you, Ben. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.